Hi everyone, this is the part 3 of Know Your District, Jorhat district. So we already covered a lot about Jorhat district. Let's start with geography of Jorhat in this session, and we'll go through demographic, languages, culture, media, and important point like renowned personalities of Jorhat. So first, let's start with the geography point of view. So geography point of view, Jorhat is located at 26.75 degree north and 94.22 degree east. So you all have been aware with longitude and latitude. So this is 26.75 degree north, 94.22 degree east. And it has an average elevation of 116 meters, that is 381 feet with respect to sea level. And if we talk about the Jorhat municipality area, that only we are considering about the Jorhat, we are considering only Jorhat municipality area, then it covers an area of 9 kilometers square. And Jorhat municipality area has 19 wards with a population of 1,553 lakhs and with 72.8 kilometers squares for master plan area. But Jorhat district as a whole covers a stretch of 2,851 kilometers square. And about the population, I already told you in the last classes, as per the 2011 census, it's around 10 lakh, or you can say 10.9. And current population is almost like 15 lakhs. You can see here, right? So total area 72.8 kilometers square, elevation is 116 meters, and the longitude latitude, this is 26.75 north, 94.22 north, and the sex ratio 913 females per 1,000 males. Now, if we talk about the literacy rate, the average literacy rate of Jorhat in 2011 was 91.39%. It's very highest one. Okay, it represents that Jorhat has a very great literacy rate throughout the state, right? Gender-wise, male and female literacy were 93.63% and 88.99% respectively. So male 93.63% literate, 88.99 literates are the females. Now, total literates in Jorhat are somehow like you can see here 1,82,600, and male female respectively are 96,806 and 85,794. Jorhat's sex ratio stood 935 females per 1,000 males. Sometimes this data may be seem confusing, but just see here, if we refer to the census data, then it is around 935 females per 1,000 males. And we have to rely on the 2011 census data only until and unless the new census data released. And from the religion point of view, religious data point of view, Hindus were around 87.49% of the population, Muslim were 10.50%, and Christians 0.62% of the population, respectively, with respect to the previous census. Now, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, we already talked about it in the last class. Languages, Assamese is the predominant language and spoken by 70.08%, Bengali spoken by 12.27%, Hindi 11.60%, Bhojpuri 1.01%, and other languages that usually spoken are Marwari, Shadri, Santali, Chora, and Oriya. Culture, if we say about the culture, then obviously Jorhat is very rich from the cultural point of view. In fact, it is known as the cultural capital of Assam. Jorhat Theatre was established in 1896 to perform cultural activities and dramas by some renowned people of the town. See, in the 1896 itself, Jorhat Theatre was established. The Chandrakanta Hondikoi Bhavan, the headquarters of Assam Sahitya Sabha, was established in the year 1926. Jorhat produced creative writers, historians, and journalists. And we should not forget about Dr. Birendra Kumar Bhattacharya, who is the first Assamese to win India's highest literature award, that is Gyanpith Award from Jorhat. So Dr. Birendra Kumar Bhattacharya, who is the first Gyanpith Award winner, he is from Jorhat itself. Now, let's talk about some renowned personalities of Jorhat. We'll just focus on some brief introduction of them. First, we have to start with Krishnakanta Khandikoi, who was a Sanskrit scholar. Indologists and philanthropists. I hope you all know about Krishnakanta Khandigoi, and a question recently came in the Assam Research Assistant, APSc Research Assistant examination also with respect to Krishnakanta Khandigoi. Then Amulya Borua was an Assamese poet. Ananda Chandra Borua, Assamese poet, dramatist, and former president of Assam Sahitya Sabha. Ananda Chandra Datta, botanist. Birendra Kumar Bhattacharya, first Gyanpith Award winning Assamese writer. Ganesh Gogoi, Assamese poet. Hiren Bhattacharya, Assamese poet. Hemant Prasad Borua, tea planter and industrialist. Torun Gogoi, former chief minister of Assam. Jadav Paeng, forestman of India. Jagannath Borua, scholar, tea planter, and philanthropist. And Jitendranath Goswami, he was the chief scientist of Chandrayaan-1. Ranjit Bar Thakur, businessman and chairman of Rajasthan Loyals. Then Anuradha Sharma Pujari, Assamese journalist and author. Jubin Garg, no any introduction, Assamese and Bollywood singer. Joy Borua, Assamese and Bollywood singer. Vijay Krishna Khandikoi, former union minister. Hitendranath Goswami, former speaker of Assam Legislative Assembly, MLA of Jorhat. Akhil Gogoi, Prasuti Parahar, Assamese film actress. Jayendra Nath, singer, composer, music director. Anwara Taimur, first woman chief minister of Assam. Yes, Anwara Taimur is also from was also from Jorhat. She was the first woman chief minister of Assam. Vijaya Chakraborty, former Lok Sabha MP from Guwahati, both in Jorhat. Now, these are the famous personalities. We don't need to mug up all the information, but at least some famous one like Dr. Birendra Kumar Bhattacharya, we have to know from the APSc interview or some other examination point of view. Dr. Birendra Kumar Bhattacharya, he was born in 14 October 1924 at Shivsagar. He completed his matriculation from Government High School, Jorhat in 1941. He obtained BSc degree in 1945 from Cotton College and obtained MA in 1953 and awarded PhD from Guwahati University in 1977. And he is the first Assamese who awarded Gyanpith Award for his great novel Mrityunjay in 1979. Remember, Dr. Birendra Kumar Bhattacharya got Gyanpith Award because of his great novel Mrityunjay, and which year? In 1979. He was not only the author of Assamese literature but also a journalist who was editing many newspaper, who edited in many newspaper and magazine. He works for reforms of social side, which is pointed out in his books. In 1983, he was the president of Assam Sahitya Sabha at Bongaigaon session, and he wrote too many books in several subjects. He was also awarded Academy Award for his storybook Yaringam in 1961. And the most talented Dr. Birendra Kumar Bhattacharya died in the year 1997 on 6th August. Then another person that you should not forget is that Krishnakanta Khandigoi. If there is one name that is synonymous with leaning in Assam, one face that places across our minds and the moment word scholars mention that name and face are most likely to belong Krishnakanta Khandigoi. Means to say that Krishnakanta Khandigoi has been credited with for multiple contributions. He was born in Jorhat on 20 July 1898, obtained BA from Calcutta Sanskrit College with gold medal in 1917. 1999, he obtained master degree in first in Calcutta University, obtained his master degree in modern European history in 1923. Simultaneously, he mastered French and German. After 1923, he spent 4 years in France and Germany, pursuing his insatiable desire to learn more European languages. He studied classical Greek, Latin, and modern languages like Spanish, Italian, and Russian. When he returned home in 1927, he was already a scholar with very few years in India. He written many important essays and books, and also translated many books from Sanskrit. So that's why he's also famous for his contribution in Sanskrit. In 1937, he was elected president of Assam Sahitya Sabha. He was also elected president in various Indian organizations by Government of India. In 1955, he was conferred Padma Shri, and in 1967 he was conferred Padma Bhushan by the Government of India. So he has been credited with 2 Padma Awards, Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan. He passed away on 7 June 1982. So he is also the pride of Jorhat, Krishnakanta Khandigoi. Then Rai Bahadur Jagannath Borua. Jagannath Borua was born on 29 October 1851 at Rajaholi, Jorhat. He was a brilliant student and completed his FA Fine Arts course and joined Presidency College, Calcutta on a scholarship. He was the first graduate from Upper Assam. Remember, Jagannath Borua was the first graduate from Upper Assam. Jagannath Borua appeared successfully for the Native Civil Services in 1875, but some spark of an independent spirit made him pass up a coveted career in favor of tea cultivation. The British conferred upon him the title Rai Bahadur in 1902. Jagannath Borua died in the year 1907 at Calcutta. The Assam Pride Jagannath Borua College at Jorhat is a memory for remind him at Jorhat. Okay. Then Birendra Chandra Borua, he is a famous poet in Assam. He was born in Tiok, Jorhat in 1901. In 1921, he was qualified metric exam from Government High School, Jorhat. He obtained BA from Cotton College. Then he joined as a teacher in Jajik High School in 1929 and promoted to headmaster in the same school. In 1967, he retired from the services. He was a great social and cultural worker, not in even Jorhat, but also in the Assam as a whole. So Birendra Chandra Borua, also a secretary or president in various organizations in Assam, a president of Assam Sahitya Sabha in North Lakhimpur session in the year 1966. He wrote many poetry books, novels in Assamese language, along with autobiography, Auditor Wrong. He died on 22 March 1994. Then see, so many personalities are there from Jorhat. So we'll cover it later on, but the famous personalities we already covered. And one more personality is that Ananda Chandra Borua. I hope you all know that why he is famous. He was known as Bokul Bonor Kobi. Right. He in 1926 he completed Ananda Chandra Borua completed entrance examination from Jorhat High School, admitted in Kashi Hindu University, but was unable to complete his higher studies. He joined in Indian Air Force in 1943. Thereafter, he joined as a clerk in Jorhat ITI in 1947 and retired from the institute in 1968. He was a president in Assam Sahitya Sabha at Barpeta session in 1969. He was awarded Padma Shri Award in 1970. He died on 27 January 1983. Ananda Chandra Borua, that is Bokul Bonor Kobi. Okay, so in Jorhat, so many famous personalities are there. So if you want to know someone special, or if you want to discuss someone special or some personality from Jorhat, then you can write the name of him or her in the comment section. We'll go through it. And again, Nilmani Fukonn, he is very famous one. He born in Dibrugarh but permanently reside in Jorhat from 1931. He was the editor of weekly newspaper Batori. Later, when the newspaper was made a daily newspaper with a new name, Doinik Batori. So Nilmani Fukonn was a great poem in Assam. Apart from poems, he also has other books to his credit, a proof of the man's versatility. Okay, versatility. And then a confirmed bachelor, Nilmani Fukonn devoted his life to the service of the state and its people. He was in jail in 1942 for joining the independence movement in Assam. He was the president of Assam Sahitya Sabha in 1947 at Dibrugarh session. He died on 20 January 1978. So this session, I think I have to conclude here. We'll go through other important facts about Jorhat in the next session. Thank you.